Tribe. Welcome to our new show, GhostWolf Live. Sorry about the lateness. I actually ran into some, uh, how shall I say, difficulties, technical difficulties. Evidently, something in the basement, because I was going to do this in the basement. Evidently, something in the basement didn't want me to film the basement and kept turning both my laptop and my phone off. One, I would write it off as maybe just a technical glitch. Both of them, though, come on, something's up with that. So, as much as I would love to do this down there, uh, they're not going to let me, evidently. Yes, please. So, this is the new show. Situated. Okay. Now, the idea was that we were going to go down into my basement, which, like, my whole house is haunted. It doesn't matter what room you're in. But whatever's going on in the basement is uh, a little bit more owlish, I guess. So, fuck, I guess I'm going to have to do this here in my room, or at least I can keep everything plugged in. I'll get going here in a second. We'll get on with this and kind of show you a little bit about what the show is going to be about. Sorry, I got to pour me a drink. And no, it's not alcoholic, so. Although right now, I kind of wish it was. I'm joking. Anyways, you might be able to see her, but there's my Nora right there behind me. Good evening, guys. Um, and the rest of the team isn't here, obviously. Um, well, summer in Australia, summer at work, and summer, you know. Yeah. Some of us are expecting my granddaughters, evidently, which is a surprise because we thought they were going to be boys, but whatever. And Sarah, if you're watching us, I still get to name the babies. It just means that their names aren't going to be what we thought. That's all that means. Anyways, so we're not going to be moving around too much because this room isn't all that big. And I have other people that live here, so I'm not going to explore the whole house. And obviously, with technical difficulties, anyways, it's probably not going to be possible for now. So we're going to do all of this right here, right now. So I want to show you. I don't know how well you can see them. I've got some ghost hunting apps on my phone. There's only certain ones I trust, and uh, some I only trust so far. Meaning that, like, I have these. Here, I'll show you. Just show you. And you can find these, a lot of these online. not online, but um, as apps for free. And you can kind of see what that is. Is it's just a little, it's a thermal effect, really. It doesn't actually turn your phone into a thermal camera. What it actually does is it puts a thermal light color filter on it. But what I found out is that if you use that in conjunction with a handy light, uh, you can actually capture things on it that you wouldn't otherwise. See, this is the night vision one. This is what it looks like when you use the flashlight. Just so you know. If you can see that. And then also, if you've been listening to any of my shows for a while, you know that I also have the old trusted Big Beard Studios SV1, which looks like this. So actually, let me pull something up real quick. So yeah, it looks like that. And all it does is it generates white noise. And the idea is that spirits can speak through it. Can you tell us your name? No, what's your name? Did you say Freddie? No, I'm GhostWolf. We're GhostWolf. What's your name? I heard Freddie. I don't know if you heard that. Okay. And then, we also have uh, various other tools, both on the phone and actual devices like digital recorders. And I have somewhere around here, I have a um, an EMF detector. Oh, there you go, downstairs on the kitchen table. So it's not even in the room with me. There you go. But we use that too, and it will detect both natural and unnatural uh, electromagnetic fluctuations. Um, what I mean by natural is both uh, geological, because there are certain places that just have a high natural uh, uh, EM output, and then there's also natural EM from like the wiring in the walls and stuff of that nature. So we can tell with that device not only uh, the natural ambient electromagnetic fields, we can also tell when we're getting unnatural spikes, indicating that spirit is in close proximity. And they do make also apps for that for your phone. But since I have the device, well, what's the point in getting that? Another one I have. Uh, this one seems to be pretty legit in comparison to the old fashioned ghost radar. It's called Real Ghost Detector. And see, right now it's not showing anything. Which I got to tell you, in my personal opinion, that legitimizes it somewhat because unlike the old ghost detector app, it is actually not just showing random dots all over the place. It's only legitimately showing it when it detects something. Now, I'm not saying that what it detects is necessarily spirit, but there is a good indication that it could be. So, we've got some toys to play with. And actually, I'm going to attempt to unplug right now and take you downstairs and retrieve that EM meter. So at least you get to see kind of what it would be like if I had this, walking around a haunted location. It would kind of give you that feel for it. So give me 1 second, and then we'll go downstairs. Unplug just a second. Okay, so far so good. Has it turned off on me? Here we go. Dark for a second as we leave the room. Be right back. Oh, uh, well, that went weird. It's on its side for some reason. There's my puppies. My puppies. So, the heck. So, anyways, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know if you saw that, but I actually just saw an orb with my naked eyes fly across towards my kitchen. All right, going into the dining room. Got to turn the light on. There we go. She said the last place she saw it was in here, and there it is. All right. Back off. There we go. Back upstairs. Hi, baby. How are you? Alright. Alright, here we go. Give me 1 second to get this set up again. Again. Alright, so that part at least went pretty well. Aside from spirits not wanting to communicate in the basement, which I guess I kind of understand. Now you can see me. So this right here. Find the camera. It's called Gauss Master. That's what it looks like when it's actually getting a little bit of a hit. It looks like, ooh. Hi. Hello. Yeah, it's picking up from my electronic devices. See, I hold it back here. It's not making a sound. I bring it up here, picking off the electronics from my laptop and my Xbox, etc., etc. But, that's how it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that over here, right next to me on the bed, kind of away from the electronic devices. So if we hear that, it's an indication that there's a spirit pretty much right next to me. Let's see. And there's nothing on the ghost radar. So I'm going to do this. Any spirits that are in my house, you can come into my room, at least for a moment. Can you come in here? Oop, don't drop the damn thing. Oh, hello. Now, can you come over here? You see this box, little box right here? Can you come over and touch that? It's okay. Come on over. It'll just make a little sound so that we know that you're really here. No, don't go away. Come on. Why are you being so shy? It's okay. Come back over here. Come on, don't go away. There you go. Hi. You want me to turn? Oh, hello. Now there's two of you. Does one of you want to touch this? You just touch it with your finger. Right here. This device right here. You touch that? It'll make a little sound like this. This is me. All right. It'll just do that and won't hurt you. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's actually going on. It's at about two, a little over a 2 milligauss. It isn't incredibly strong, but it's pretty strong, and you can see that that one dot on there has actually gotten a little bit closer, corroborating that this is coinciding evidence. Can you come a little bit closer? Just a little bit. Oh, hello. Now there's another one really close. Can you reach out and touch this? I don't know if you can hear the clicking sound in the background. That's the device. Come on. Yeah, they're all right. They would never get past the dog's shadow. Okay, I tell you what. So I'm going to set that on the bed. If you want to touch it, cool. And I'm going to turn this app off. I might turn on another app that's going to make some noise so that you can talk through it. Or actually, I'm just going to do this. And if you can see that, but I can actually have both apps running at the same time. Can you tell me your name? Yeah, just a little bit. My name's Jay. What's yours? Robin? Robin. Hi, Robin. How you doing? How you doing? You still here, Robin? Who else is here? Oh, so you are still here, Robin. I'm going to set this down, okay, so you can just talk into it. Here, I'll set it over here so that Mike can pick it up. Adjust myself a little bit. Hey, who's that? Yeah, I hear you. Robin, you still here? You want to tell us something? Where have you been? I already know the answer to that, but I'm asking anyways. Where you been? Robin, is that you I see on the radar? Yes? I heard yes. Sweet. Good.
Robin, maybe you can tell me who's been bringing canvas?
Right when you asked that, another one showed up.
Who has canvas allowed to better?
I heard me. Who's me?
You, right?
Ed or Ted? Here's what's funny. This new voice comes in and it shows up as a green dot on the radar. and it comes real close, and Robin, who's the red dot, moves further away, and now she's gone.
So this individual that somebody comes is not actually working in his house? That's the impression I'm getting.
I don't think this dude's evil, just maybe not nice. You gotta be nice to the people in this house, man. Okay? Or, okay.
I'd also like to know who's spoken baby girl because that bothers me a lot.
She could be reacting to anybody.
And that's not cool because she's having people.
That's not why she's having seizures. Wait, where'd you go? Come back. Robin, can you come back? Oh, I turned it off. They left. And as you can see, nothing on the radar. Activity is stopped. And that's the way investigations go sometimes. Sometimes you get, just a little bit and then nothing.
Leave the dogs alone.
That's somebody outside, honey. But anyways, that's how investigation. Now I'm all tongue tied. Investigations go sometimes. You get just a little bit of activity and then nothing. And the key is being there at the right time, relying not only on apps, not only on devices, but also on your feelings, your instincts, your everything, and being in tune enough with that side of you that you can sense when things are there. I know when things are there because if I don't see them, which is most of the time, I'll feel them, and I'll feel it before I start using whatever device or what have you. And I've been doing this a long time, a long, long time. I've been doing it for going on 30 years. Um, I've been at this longer than practically anybody else in the business, except for maybe Lorraine Warren, um, or no, actually, I've been at this longer than pretty much everybody that's on TV. Um, Nearly twice as long as the Ghost Adventures crew. Twice as long as the Ghost Hunters have been at it. I've been at it almost as long as Dr. Barry Taft. I've been at it almost as long as Hans Holzer was. Um, although I've got like a good 20 or so years to go before I'm up on that guy's level. But my point is I've been doing this a long time, and so it's not that I just know things that other people don't. It's that I've experienced things that people haven't yet, and so I understand and I know how these things go. A little bit of activity and then nothing. And I'm looking at the radar and it's still clear. See, still nothing on the radar. And that what you just witnessed there was what I like to call corroborating evidence. See, in my book, in, in investigating for as long as I have, it's not evidence unless there's other evidence to back it up. And really, I had the trifecta, which is what I have to have when it comes to my team for me to call something evidence. I have to have three separate pieces of evidence all coinciding with each other. I had the radar going, I had the SV1 app answering questions, and I was getting hits on my EM meter. But you can see I'm holding really close. No fluctuation on the needle at all. Nothing. Now it's hitting a 1 because it's on. But it's not alarming at all. I get, there it goes. It alarmed a little bit because I'm like right on top. I've been to amazing places. I've seen amazing things. And I've caught some awesome evidence. I've caught evidence. Okay, I'm going to get a little braggadocious here. A little bit. We have caught evidence that puts everybody else to shame. For real. Um, we caught a full bodied apparition uh, on infrared security cam of this guy named Donnie at the Fire Museum in Mansfield. Full body, like that that first Ghost Adventures, the actual documentary that they did. I don't know if you've seen that. If you haven't ever seen it before, check it out because it is some pretty awesome stuff. But there's a part in there where they're at the old Washoe Club, and you see Nick walk out of this room. Uh, he walks in from right to left, does something, and then walks back out left to right. And when he walks back out left to right, probably a good 10 seconds or so after he leaves, you see a full bodied apparition go very slowly from left to right. This quality of apparition was even better because you could see details. you could see his uniform that he was wearing. You could see the individual. He was in an army uniform, and you could see the individual brass buttons on his jacket. We do. We have a still shot of that somewhere. Also, years ago, and by years I mean like when I visited my mom in Denver, which was I think like 2012 or something. Um, I was in the Brown Palace Hotel, which, by the way, if you've never been, you need to go check it out. It is more haunted than the Stanley. No joke. It was actually owned and built for by her husband, the unsinkable Mark Brown. Uh, and this, keep in mind, this is like years before the Titanic, um, and all that. So uh, I was just in the lobby in the middle of the day. It was like 2:30 in the afternoon. I had a full spectrum camera taking still shots in the lobby, and I caught a picture of a World War II era uh, Army enlisted man in the lobby. So I mean, it's just sometimes it's just a matter of being there at the right time, and the only way to be there at the right time is to investigate for long periods of time. I've never been on an investigation yet that was shorter than 4 hours long. Well, no, that's not entirely true. We have had a few that were like 2 hours or whatever, but I don't really count that. But all the investigations where we actually got something, we knew going in that we were going to have to strap in for the night. That it was going to be a long night. It was going to be 3 or 4 hours long easily. Um, and that's where our best evidence was. We uh, we caught an EVP of Sally the dog, the Mansfield Farm Museum. You hear me go, Sally, and right after that, you hear like the clicking of her claws on the floor and the jingle of the tags on her collar. And for those who don't know, Sally was a Dalmatian. She was a firehouse dog. Her truck is actually in the museum. It was a 1931 Perth fire engine, I think. Uh, but she actually belonged to the Mansfield Fire Department, and she was there when the fire department itself set on fire, and she started waking up firefighters that night and getting them out. A couple of them she even dragged outside, um, and she went in for the last one, and unfortunately, neither her or the last firefighter made it out. But forever, she's attached to that one truck, and it's her truck. You don't mess with her truck. Yeah, so sometimes it's a game of patience. So I guess that's your lesson for tonight. If you don't catch something, be patient. And do me and everybody else a favor, please. Stop fucking provoking. It's pointless. It is. It is a waste of time. Not only that, it if you wouldn't walk into a stranger's home and start yelling and cussing at them, don't do it on an investigation because that's where you are. You're in a stranger's home. It's just that the stranger in question you probably can't see, which I don't know. Call me crazy. I would think that would make them more dangerous. You don't diss people in their homes. Don't do it to the ghost either. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, that's about it for tonight, folks. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Tune in next time. I don't know when that'll be, but tune in next time, whenever our next investigation is. Until then, my pack, my tribe. Peace.